Welcome everybody to the International 3 Qualifier Grand Finals. That's right, we've made it 7 days in. We've seen 8 of the best teams in Southeast Asia, as well as trying to compete for their chance to compete in, well, what is now a $2.2 million tournament and growing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how much really helps buying all those compendiums. If you guys are interested in one, super inexpensive, $10. You get an insane battle bonus, tons of great perks. Go support the scene.
Yep.
If you want the stuff, I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything.
No, by all means, it's well worth it as far as sore items out there. But
yeah.
Enough about that. We have got a fantastic grand finals ahead. It's going to be Rattlesnake up against LGD Gaming. Both teams have fought hard and fought for a long, long time to get here.
Yeah.
Both so deserving of being in this grand finals. Both are guaranteed a trip to Seattle, and one of them directly invited. The other is going to be playing against DD Dota in that wildcard match. Guys, I'm Gods from Beyond the Summit. Joining me is Purge from Purge Gamers.
That's right. My own brand.
That's much better, much cooler, much more hip.
I guess so.
Joining us, though, is going to be our fantastic commentators. You know them for casting the International 2 Grand Finals, as well as the play. They're David and David. It's LD and Luminous.
Welcome into the casting desk, guys. Lumi, are you ready for this?
Looking good, yeah.
Good to have you by my side.
Of course we're ready.
Good to be here.
Born ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. I've one up to you, Lumi. I've got the Blazer now.
For now,
You're
back
calling
TI3. TI3 is where I'm gonna get you back.
We're even.
All right.
Well, over here. I don't know if I've one-upped you, because you've got like this glorious stash and beard.
I had to upgrade, actually.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see this, but I was wearing a less intense outfit before, but everybody else, I was like, I'm going to look like if it was casual day, like one of the other days, I would have been dressed up, and now I would have just completely been dwarfed by everybody else, so I had to, like, bring it up a little bit. We tried stripes, didn't look good on camera, so 3 shirts in, here I am. I hope you guys like the green.
This was 4 or 5 wardrobe changes, as well as the rest of our Kickstarter.
It's got to be perfect. I mean, we had the makeup artist come in. She charges quite a bit, but completely worth it. I think you guys can tell we all look great.
Yeah,
so.
We wanted to do everything for you guys for the grand finals. It's LGD versus Rattlesnake. Let's talk Dota, though. We've got LGD. They've come through the winner bracket. They have not really been challenged properly yet. They've lost a game to Rising Stars in the playoffs. They've lost games here and there, but really they've been very, very dominant.
Yeah, there was a best of 3, I believe. I can't remember who they're playing against, where it did go 2-1, and they were looking a little shaky game 3, but they've been consistently winning. They made it all the way through into the winners bracket. They had the lowest chance of getting eliminated. They didn't even have to play the second day of the group stage and the second day of the finals as well, of the winners bracket stuff. So they definitely are the favorites to win it. They originally got an invite to TI3, but they got it revoked because they did a roster switch. But I was a little worried for them going into the tournament because the teams looked fantastic, but they have been able to play through and consistently beat everybody else out.
Yeah, they actually had a bit of a shaky performance or two right before the qualifier began, but they proved in this tournament as well as the G1 League Land Finals that they are a team to be reckoned with. Their opponent, Rattlesnake, a lot of people sort of the lesser-known Chinese team. A lot of people were expecting Vici Gaming to come on through, but Rattlesnake have had some fantastic performances. Also, some really unusual drafts and strategies come out of them. Yeah,
and that's what happened last night. We ended up watching Rattlesnake beat out Vici Gaming, a team that myself as well as many other people thought were going to be the second-place team. I put it on the compendium. I'm wrong, but they ended up taking Vici Gaming down 2-1 in the previous night. Rattlesnake just ended up being more consistent and better. They ended up winning the game. Their drafts were pretty solid, and as a whole, their team performance was better. So they obviously have the best shot of taking down LGD, and I'm pretty excited to see if they can do that. Yeah, speaking of Rattlesnake, we're going to actually take a look at their journey to the Grand Finals, how they came to get here, and all the teams that they managed to destroy.
They're going to get easily picked off. They're going to go right on Lina. No, he's going right past a stop, and that's one hit. Stop. It looks like the stun's going to be coming through from Alchemist. Where's the global? No global just yet. Clockwork hook shot comes in. That's yet another kill. Owie. Looks a little bit clockwork action. The Doom goes on LA, and LA would try her best to survive, but you're not going to survive being trapped within the trees like that. They bring down Alchemist. They will go bring down Queen of Pain as well. Icy Wang is going to survive. That's yet another kill here for Icy. Doom's coming in with hatred, and he is just going in. Global's going to be used. I'm not exactly sure where or why. Looks like maybe a little bit of mid lane here. Oh, Queen of Pain's going to get one kill. Focusing on the second kill as well. Lamb, going to survive that one ranged attack. 7 HP. The fact that the chances these games is so low that not too sure what it's worth. They're going to go for it on Dragon Knight, but really, Dragon Knight comes through and says, I'll just kill everybody. In fact, that's what they'll do. Sonic Wave, cancel the TP. Immediate double kill. And my god, that was pretty sick. I thought Sankey was going to make it fine home, to be honest.
you can't really take a 5v5 engagement there.
Like Lubby's gonna come forward. You gotta be careful where you tread. The bear comes in as well. RP, that's gonna be on the 2. Very, very important hero. Skewers through the champion directing us, so a little bit too slow. Silence was used here from the Drow Ranger. I'm not sure why cancel actually, but looks like they're gonna focus here on the actual bear himself. He gets purged, he gets ice hero. He does actually pop his gold scepter. The wall's actually doing some more work. Luo getting focused by all the illusion defensively disrupt here. He should be able to survive. ZK doing some work. Luo's actually gonna die here. Pops some Manta, trying to launch the silver rack, and he's still gonna survive. Oh no, Scripted says, I'm gonna take you to hell with me. They actually get the kill by that coming from Shadow King.
And Dr. Pops.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of a good fight, a good heroic fight. They brought down both Shadow Queen as well as Drow Ranger. Some really good focus fire, but at the end of the day, it's kind of the 3 utility heroes surviving, and you really can't do too much about it. GG gonna get caught by first departure.
He's gonna fall asleep.
Back in the middle lane here, looks like they have found the target. Clockwork Coacher, do you drop that big Mystic Flare? No Mystic Flare top, he might be a little bit trouble. He's gonna walk out in silence, still on top. RP's gonna be dropped. You're backward through the wall. Scripted is gonna be in huge trouble. Scripted is gonna die to earn charge. Back in the middle lane, looks like we're teleport back in. Ludo has picked up a skill. But everybody's still alive. Lab's gonna be dropping low. He's gonna be okay. And looks like Sagam is gonna be fine there as well. There's not gonna be a mass fight. I think Merlini is gonna be so sad after he gets back to the island table. It's just like, this is some sick PvE right now. Sagam is actually going to go down, and Icy is actually not going to really commit. He's going to go back and get back out. New Rax is going to be done going down. Luo working on those racks. Those racks is going to be going down as well. This guy's in the fight. Blink Magnus RP. That's going to be 2. Where's the skewer? No mana going full down. He gets sized up. Juggernaut just going to town. GG is going to get called. First departure is going to be making that final departure in the Eastern Qualifier. Human kind of gang squad we've seen, and FY is dead. Like, you get seen right now, you get Omnislash. Maybe one of these guys gonna take a couple of hits. Finroy is gonna, oh, I see, thought about TPing out, sees the fact that he can go for a solo kill. Clockwork Cook is gonna come in right now, and look at Spectre, walks into it, gets vacuumed back out, and maybe decided to walk back into it, but the healing wall gets dropped by Icy.
For VT right now.
Yep. Tier 1 push up top here. I don't think Dark Green by herself will defend. X, Torrent, all gonna be used, and the Mystic Flare. Magic Wand, and is she gonna blink out? She does blink.
Oh,
and Arcane Boots, Magic Wand up. No, they're not gonna get the kill. Everybody did. Oh no, the other Arcane. That would not destroy it, I don't think. And these Hawks.
Run.
Luo. Oh,
Oh man.
actually might make it back to the base. I think she might. Oh my god.
Alright, she's got it.
Magic Wand. She. Oh!
Alright, she lives.
What a player.
Not dead. Alright, not dead. Really close.
Well, that's Rattlesnake. They got off to a really shaky start. Their opening match, they actually lost to first departure, which was a kind of a disaster, so to speak.
That's right, I remember that match. It was one of the first matches, the first match of the Eastern Qualifier. They went down to the losers bracket, which was completely unexpected, and then they fought their way through it to end up staying alive.
The only match I believe a Chinese team has lost this entire qualifier.
Really? Wow.
Well, I guess the Chinese teams have lost to other Chinese teams. The only match a Chinese team has lost was Southeast Asian team.
That one, I'm remembering the Dreams LGD game. It was really close. Dreams should have won that game.
Yeah.
Didn't do it. So
well, the only actually Myth Trust did take a game off Rising Stars, just not a full best of 3. But as for Rattlesnake, well, they're a team who are very innovative, very unique and creative with their strategies. They've picked Doombringer 3 times for Luo.
Yeah.
They've run all kinds of different strats. And to me, the key play for them has been Landam. He's played such a versatile hero pool. Yesterday, we saw him on the Enchantress as one game. The last game, carrying. Well, not really carrying. He was the Enchantress. But we've seen him play the Magnus. We've seen him play a fantastic Storm Spirit. He's just got such a versatile hero pool. And it seems they always put him on the high skill heroes as well.
Yeah, then that last game that he played on Enchantress was amazing. He just did such good pressure in all the lanes. Grabbed creeps, sends a creep to a lane, just sends the creep, makes it look like he's about to dive, scares the carry into not farming, getting into a dive preparation area, and then just pressures all the other lanes as well. And it really positioned them to get maximum efficiency. What's the word I'm looking for? Efficiency. Man. Efficiency out of their single support heroes, and it really caused the enemy team to try to shift around to cover because of the Enchantress, and it really did create a lot of space for
It's
their
really
heroes.
hard to lane and draft together. I mean, if you're thinking about going up against a team like Rattlesnake, what do you actually ban? Because doesn't seem like they have a go-to strategy. They like the Darkseer quite a bit. They've done that sort of, they run dual lanes a lot, like they do that Darkseer Clockwork lane. They actually run a Darkseer Juggernaut lane against the Lone Druid ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you'd look to ban against this team.
Yeah, those are really weird lanes as well, because then you have two pretty tanky heroes that have a lot of offensive potential. Do you give a tri lane against that and try to shut them down? But if they do that, they might just like shift one hero over, and then I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's a great combo against some of those tanky solos that are expecting a really easy matchup.
Yeah, as far as Rattlesnake's overall journey, we talk about that first loss to First Departure. They did bounce back. They got second place in their group. Never had that matchup against LGD. They were in the same group as LGD. LGD breezed through the winner bracket.
Yeah.
They beat Dreams, and then they got their revenge against First Departure, getting second place in their group. Then in the playoffs bracket, similar thing happened. They lost to Vici Gaming in the opening match, dropped down to the loser bracket, and once again got revenge on the team that beat them. So it's really interesting and curious to see that 2 times in a row they lose to a team, and then they get some revenge. So it seems to me they're a good team at reacting, which to me, in a best of 5, means if they lose a game or two, even if they go down 2-0, they're definitely a team who can bounce back.
I can just imagine their nerves after every set, losing, going to the lower bracket and saying, okay, well, now we just have to never lose for the rest of the sets. And they push all the way through and then even upset Vici Gaming. Just really happy to see them do super well.
Yep. Well, that is one of the teams, the underdogs coming into this grand final, as we said. Let's take a look at the other team who's in that grand final. It's LGD Gaming. Let's see how they got there.
Though they are going to sacrifice mid tower. Looks like some TPs are coming up. Xiao 8 actually has no mana left, but DDC landing a really clutch stun. Yeah, that was so good just as they TP'd in. There comes the Eclipse though, it's reflecting a lot of damage. Dragonite most likely can go down. He does end up dying. And now Shattered even running for his life, but it doesn't matter. Stun's going to miss, but they get the kill. Sailor's sitting low ground, he's got Satanic as well, so if he gets low, he can get healed from this. Illusions are going to time out some time. There's the blink from Jules, not the good choice. He ends up getting Hex off of Xiao 8, and they're right-clicking him so hard. Can Sailor get the kill? There's the demonic purge. Jules does go down. Even the Dragonite is right-clicking. Oh my gosh, he's almost 16.
So much damage.
AoE slow. The AoE slow is so huge here. DDC's going to go down. Even Anti-Mage hops in. He's not dead yet. Even Yosh running for his life. He's on cooldown for everyone. Blinks away, but the last word's going to secure the killer. ZD does pick that one up. Xiao 8 running for his life, doing some juking through the towers. Oh man, Sailor's right-clicking against the anti-mage, but they're both dodging everything. The Glades are bouncing as well. He gets solo down to 300 HP, but I think they're going to be able to clean up the Dragonite. Yeah, they will. The last word and some EXP. DD's going to be able to pick up some int, 2 int from that one. Anti-Mage getting earned up. Sailor thinking about fighting, but the more time they drag this out, Anti-Mage's going to get away. The Manta Styles pops the Satanic as well as getting the heals. He's not missing. JYC gets low. Mana's completely gone. He's got ulti in 28 seconds. Can they get the kill? It's going to be so close to get Anti-Mage. I can't believe it. Sailor running for his life, 180 HP. Oh my gosh, they turn things so hard here. Sailor is going to stay alive, and DD is going to clean this up. I'm pretty sure. There's the kill. How much into this guy get in that fight? Huge team fight from LGD. Looks like they're pinging forward, and DDC's kind of hurrying along. They haven't spotted him yet. Lestra, ooh, there comes Rubik. Oh, they're going to grab somebody, that's for sure. And wow, completely caught on guard. There's the shockwave. Then we see a great stun from DD. That was a 5-man, wasn't it? Did he get everybody there? Nobody from LGD is going to go down, I don't think. Yao, wow, that stun. Oh my god. Ooh, they're going through. They're going to lift on the Visage. Curse as well, and he's running for his life. There's the slow. He can cast one soul sunset, but the Rocket Barrage doing some pretty sick damage. Great stun from Yao. He comes just in time with the level 4 Edict. This is a serious amount of damage in the early game, and he does get picked off. Treads are paying off. He's not dead yet. Even a Roar. That's on TA. The axes come through. They get him. 4 dead heroes at 9 minutes, and we're looking at a 0-7. This game is nothing like the previous.
I should say, the Tier 3 starting to drop pretty quickly. Blink and RC catches Mechas as well as that supportless Shrek. Out comes the Life Stealer. It's a party in the Armageddon First Departure base. Hana on the run. Paulson 2. They've brought down the Chen. Now, going to go to work on Miracle. If he dies, that might be the end. He does have a buyback. He'll buy back now, but he comes back with no Mantis Style. They're actually chasing for kills, not focusing the racks. Maybe they don't need to. Queen of Pain all from Xiao 8. Slices apart. Paulson, he jumps in. Miracle wants to make a play. Drops the Mana Void. Won't be enough. That hero had plenty of mana, and now he'll go down. That Dragon Tail still level 1, still more than enough to fill up the
has
end
a lot of
Oh, and by the way, Yao completely missed that last kill, is diving the fountain. LGD are marching.
It's your ideology that you want.
Oh no, not anymore. The birds are going to go down. Things that kill birds in the house. Scripted. Now a blink RP. There you go. Catches out. Again, just the visage actually. I thought it was 2, but it was just the birds. Now Shao8 on the run. Call down doing work. On the run is going to be Postal. Sylar jumps in. He's been left unchecked through this fight. He wants more. Soul Assumption as well. Looking at Hana. He's going to swing forward. He tries to kill him off. Yao found a kill in the back end of this fight. Sylar continues to give chase while this is happening. Blinks forward into the trees. No Mana Void. The bird stomps are there. Stuns 2 with both birds. Twice in a row. Down they'll go. 4 heroes dead. Call it annihilation. LGD. They might actually have the advantage. They have Surge, they have Ion Shell and Shao8. Roche is dropping quickly. It's not going to go down in time. Shao8's got the blink. This could be a bad fight for Rising Stars, and Shao8 gets the jump. He's going to come in now. He's going to start with Sticky Napalm. Flame breaks them all back in. Lance is coming through. Ice Crash catches 2. There's your AoE. Rising Stars in a headlong retreat. They lose 3. They may lose 4. Lance will follow Shao Tuji even after the blink, but it doesn't matter. They push XDD back in. This Roche might go to LGD as well. EDC in the enemy jungle, hunting for a kill on the cover of Vendetta. He'll go in now. He'll impale Stu. A casual 2 hero stun and probably some kills as well. The Shackle Shot isn't going to connect because DD actually disrupts Stat Rider. Who even cares? Air's dropping fast. He needs a way out. Can he get away? He won't even time lapse. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure why not. Probably would have died anyway, but Shakuji next in line. 4 dead, call it 5, super, no way out for him. He'll channel Illuminate. Shao8 says, I don't care, I want these kills. There's your X. Torn to come out. Is there disruption available? There's not this time. There's your boat as well. XTT in trouble. The boat's going to splash through. Cuts off the head of FY. This could be the end with Sylar giving chase. He's diving the base. He wants CSMJ. Brings him down low. Won't finish him up. 1 lane of Rex potentially in the offing here. LGD, if they take this game, they're going back to Seattle. And then the only question is, will it be as a wild card team or as a main event squad? We'll find out. Remains to be seen. For the time being, they take 1 lane of Rex and they can taste it at this point, and I bet it tastes pretty damn good. CTY, he's carried his team far, but can he bring them the whole distance? Doesn't feel like it. Full Caboodle comes out, and VT Gaming farm under the shadow of their tier 4s. Looks like this will be the end. LGD, they know how to go for the juggler, at least today. That's the story for them.
So that was LGD Gaming, your other grand finalists. The favorites going in, as Kevin mentioned earlier, a team who initially got invited as well. They lost their invite, but they haven't had much trouble getting to the grand finals. They cruised through their group stage. One shaky game against Dreams, but I don't know. I think that's something they kind of just shrugged off. They crushed Dreams this game too. They completely destroyed First Departure. And then the playoffs, both their series going 2-1, if I recall correctly. They lost game 1 to Rising Stars with the sort of Wisp PA.
Yeah.
Alliance.
That strat was really strong, actually. Yeah. It seemed a little cheesy to me, like overpowered or snowbally in a way that if you get ahead, it's really hard to come back from it.
I think it was just LG. In that game, it was LGD with a weird draft. LGD, for the first time ever, had Lone Druid in the off lane, not being played by Sylar, and it just got punished really badly. Then looking at the final match they played in the winner bracket final, it was up against Vici. It was up against Vici Gaming, which went 2-1. That was a close series.
Yep.
For game 1 and 2. Game 3, things got a little one-sided where Vici Gaming put out a Slark pick. It kind of looked like it was the first time Vici Gaming had actually played Slark in a... well, it was the first time they played in a competitive match, and they didn't really seem too well-versed in it.
Yeah, that definitely shut them down a bit. So, yeah, I actually missed that game 3. I think that was the one where I passed out. But,
I think that was the game after three-game series. First Luminous passed out, then by that time the third game ended, even I was passed out. We had an empty panel.
It was rough.
It was just
I
LD
was
and
wide
Kurt.
awake.
It was LD and Kurt manning the casting desk. And
We've put a lot of effort into these games, though. I can promise you that. It's been like a very long 2 weeks, but it's been so fun covering everything for you guys. So I'm happy that you guys are here with us. As
far as breaking down LGD, I think the heroes have stood out for me. Kunkka. We've seen so much Kunkka from this team. Teams even banning in the first stage. And where do you feel that the strength is with this hero is for a team like LGD?
I think one of the reasons why he's decent in the lane, or at least he's semi-favored, is because his harass potential is pretty good. A lot of the mids that are going mid at the moment are just ones that will break even, or they're aiming to break even. But Kunkka he has pretty good base damage. He has pretty much a free last hit every time he gets Tidebringer. He can harass with this. And then also once he hits 6, he has a lot of magic damage. And Lone Druid's really popular right now. He's weak to magic burst, so you can combo on him. Heroes like Clockwork are really powerful, which are really stationary heroes, so you can set up torrents and boats really easily. And other than that, I believe was the Coco's run buffed in the last 3 months?
No, but it's
I feel
only
like it was. Okay,
Okay,
the
yeah,
boat
boat
cooldown
cooldown.
went down
It's-
by a lot. It's like
yeah.
60, 50
Very
seconds at
spammable.
level 1, which is really awesome.
And that
for
rum
thermal
is
damage.
so good in those early game. We're seeing a lot of sort of early game team fights around the tier 1 towers, and that's where Boat is such a powerful spell used as a counter initiation or even to start things off. So the Coco's Rum, such a powerful skill. The other heroes have stood up for me with LGD. They've been playing a lot of Darkseer, Visage, and Spectre actually coming out for Sylar. He's been picked 6 times in this tournament. I think 3 or 4 of those by LGD. And generally it's when they have the Darkseer as well. They like to have the Iron Shell on the Spectre early on. It gives a lot more burst damage as well. They go the phase drums, and they like to fight a lot early and bring Spectre to a lot of early game clashes.
Yeah, they've actually been the team that's been going with a max dagger build actually, which isn't popular by all players. Some players really favor maxing Desolate first, but it is a lot easier to steal kills with the dagger. You can use your haunt, and then you can reality in, throw the 200 damage nuke, possibly get a kill. Like you said, with Darkseer, Iron Shell is fantastic.